Hi friends, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for being here and returning. And if you're new here, hello. My name is Ashley and I run things here at Au Crow Gal. And you guessed it, I'm in the kitchen. It's time for another grocery haul. You'll be shocked to hear that I only went to one store today. That was actually like a personal mission of mine. Do you have those days where you just don't want to do anything? I didn't want to do anything. And by anything, I mean like, really didn't want to go out of my house. Didn't even want to talk to anyone, even if that meant just the cashier at the store. I have zero motivation. This morning, it was just one of those mornings, full disclosure, didn't shower, threw my makeup on, but I'm just in a funk this morning. But I need to snap out of it because we are going to my parents later. We are decorating their Christmas tree with them, and we have like a tradition ever since I was a kid where we all decorate the tree and we have just a ton of appetizers. So that's essentially what we're gonna be consuming for dinner is our appetizers, and I'm totally fine with that because I'm such a appetizer and like small bite and like nibble junkie. I love that kind of stuff. So that's what we're gonna do later, but right now I'm gonna show you my haul. Well, first, you guys know I'm gonna show you my list, my haul, and then tell you how much I spent. This week I was making my list and I was like, man, between things that I have in the freezer and we're going out to eat one night, I really don't have to buy that much. Still somehow came home with like more than enough groceries. So that was kind of a bummer. I'm not really sure how exactly that happened, but let's just go ahead and jump into it. Like I just said, I'll show you my list, everything I bought, and then tell you how much I spent. All right, so here's my list for the week. We have produce. This is all, I decided to do like snack stuff. I would normally put this with like aisle items, but this is just all snack stuff for Daisy and for us. I needed to pick up something sweet to take to my parents tonight. I needed to get a frozen breakfast thing for Daisy, an appetizer to take to my parents. This is aisle stuff, beverages, meat, what is this? Oh, dairy, and then down here is what I'm making for lunches. So this week I'm doing chicken parm and spaghetti squash. We're going out on Tuesday. Wednesday I'm doing chicken katsu and edamame. Thursday pork tenderloin and salad, and then I'm doing like a, what do they call it? Like a veggie and sausage like foil packet in the oven. I made this last week. I also made the chicken parm last week, but I have chicken left over, and so this is what I mean by like all of this stuff. I have chicken katsu my sister made last night and we took leftovers, so we're having that. Pork tenderloin we didn't end up eating last week, and then the foil packet. The foil packet was really the only like food I needed to buy for a meal other than lunches. So that's that. So let's go ahead and jump into the haul. We'll start with produce. I picked up some kiwi. I'm just trying to get Daisy to eat more fruit, essentially. So, and she pretty much has strictly been eating oranges. She doesn't like berries anymore. So she loves kiwi. I just haven't bought it in a while. So I picked up kiwi, avocados for us, apples for everyone. Like I mentioned last week, Cernan and I have been doing apples with peanut butter, and Daisy also likes apples, so that's a win-win. Bananas for Daisy. I got a red and green bell pepper, spaghetti squash. I picked up this salad. I love this salad. It's so good. Broccoli and kale slaw. I go light with the dressing on this, but it's the perfect flavors, and it's like kind of crunchy. It's so good. And oranges for Daisy. Oh, and the carrots. I missed the carrots. Again, beating a dead horse, but trying to get Daisy to eat more vegetables. So the last time I tried to give her carrots, she didn't like them, but that was like, maybe like 6 months ago. Yeah, probably like 6 or 7 months ago. So we're gonna try again. We'll just keep trying. Dairy, we have parm, a thing of milk, half and half. The cheese party tray, which has already been opened because Daisy dug into it for lunch. Yogurt for Days, and eggs. Then for meat, we have this spicy jalapeno chicken sausage. This was not the one I wanted. I wanted the andouille, that's the one I bought last week for those foil packets, but they were all out. So I just went with like the next best thing because I wanted something that had a lot of kick and a lot of heat. So I picked that up, and then I picked up 2 things of ground chicken for the meatballs, which call for ground turkey, but Trader Joe's was all out of ground turkey. They were out of a lot of stuff today. I just realized I have this under here. I don't know how it got under there, but it's my only freezer item. These are Latkes, and Daisy's had these before. She liked them, and I bought them for breakfast. I kind of thought they were a more like flavorful version of a hash brown that she could eat. And the ingredients are not terrible. It's literally just potatoes, onion, water, more potatoes, oil, matzah, egg whites, eggs, salt, and pepper. Like, seriously? So compared to like eating pancakes or waffles, which I've been wanting to get her, just to have to like beef up her breakfast a little bit, I think these are a good alternative. So again, she liked these the last time she had them, but she hasn't had them in a while. So we'll have to kind of do like a trial run and see. Beverages. So I picked up 2 bottles of the M. Chevalier Cava. It's like one of my favorites. I picked up 2 because I'm gonna take one to my parents tonight. Then I got my trusty Charles Shaw Rosé, 2 things of sparkling water for Daisy, coffee for Cernan, and then I got 5 things of kombucha. This one I got like because I knew I was gonna drink it in the car when I left Trader Joe's. And then I got 4 of these Synergy ones, 2 of the Watermelon Wonder, which are my favorite, and then 2 of the Trilogy. I do really like the Health Aid kombucha, but it's more expensive, and the sugar that's in it is added. I'm sure it's not all added sugars, but they do have cane sugar in their like listed in their ingredients, where all of the Synergy ones, the sugar is strictly from the fruit and from the kombucha. It's not added. So like if you look at where are the ingredients there's no sugar. So anyway, that's that. But this one is my favorite. It's essentially like glorified like sparkling cider. It's so good. So if you're looking to just pick up a bottle to try kombucha, I would definitely try this. I also think this is a good one to try out if you're kind of iffy about it, because it doesn't taste super vinegary. Some of the flavors that kombucha really comes through, and the vinegar is strong, but those 2 are definitely good starter ones if you've never tried it before. All right, aisle items. Speaking of being out of things, they were out of the normal mac and cheese that I get her. So I just picked up this one. This is the gluten-free rice pasta and cheddar. So the reason I got this instead of the other box they had, which was essentially like Kraft, was because the ingredient list was way shorter on this. All right, my camera does not want to focus on this ingredients list, but I picked this one up because the ingredients list was way shorter and had things that I could pronounce, where the other box of mac and cheese was just like, you could just tell was a bunch of chemicals. So I picked up 2 boxes of that. I'm bummed they didn't have the organic one, but whatever. Pasta sauce, olive oil because I just ran out, and panko. Then we have snack items, peanut butter puffs and white cheddar puffs for Daisy. I picked up these bars. These are the chocolate chip brownie and oat bars. Last week I got her the peanut butter ones. I actually opened this in store because the peanut butter ones I bought last week I had to throw away. You guys, they were hard as a rock. These ones are so much better. They're way softer. The ones from last week I could bang on the counter, and I mean, when I say hard as a rock, I mean literally. They were, I don't know what happened, but I couldn't give them to Daisy, so I had to just throw them away. So anyways, I got these ones and I tested them before I bought them. Then we have our usual turkey sticks, Lara bars for Cernan and I. I was gonna mention too, like these are, if you're trying to eat healthier, but you don't have a bar you don't want to give up, or you kind of crave something sweet, but you don't want to be eating like dessert type things, these are so good, especially the peanut butter cookie and the, I think there's one called chocolate peanut butter, or it might be chocolate peanut butter cookie. You guys, they're so good, and they're not protein bars. They don't have that funky flavor. They're literally just, what are the ingredients? It's like dates. It's literally just dates, peanuts, and sea salt. And the apple pie one is dates, almonds, unsweetened apples, walnuts, raisins, and cinnamon. So it's a really good alternative if you are wanting something sweet, but something that's not junky. I got these for Daisy. You know the story on those. And then a bunch of olives because we actually ran out like before last week and I forgot to pick some up, so got those. Now these items are things that I'm taking to my parents tonight. So like I said, I'm contributing an appetizer and something sweet. So these are both seasonal items. This is the cold smoked salmon florets with creamy filling. So essentially it's like in the shape of a tulip. They roll the salmon and then put the cream cheese in the middle. And then my mom, I forgot to get capers. So my mom has capers. If you've never had smoked salmon before, I highly recommend it if you like fish. So I thought this was kind of different. I've seen this for like 2 years now and I've never picked it up. And I bit the bullet and got it today. It was $10, but it's kind of like a schmancy, you know, thing to bring to a party. So I feel like this is like kind of impressive, you know, over like chips and dip, which I'm so down with chips and dip too, but this is just like, you know, a little special. So then for a sweet thing, because I also am contributing a dessert, I picked up this chocolate covered pretzel twist assortment. This is a pretty legit box. Like, it's pretty large. It's like it's really nice. And it comes with 3 different pretzels. You get a dark chocolate with peppermint one, dark chocolate with almonds and chocolate drizzle, and then milk chocolate with rainbow sprinkles. Man, that felt like a really extensive grocery haul. And like I said, I didn't even,
Oh, good job. Okay.
I'm not even making that many meals this week, but I think it's because I picked up different stuff, and especially when it comes with the price and how much I spent. I mean, the pretzels and the smoked salmon together were 18 bucks. So that's gonna reflect, you know, how much I spent for the week. So it's over there on the ground. So I spent $155, which is definitely more than I'd like to spend. I have mentioned in weeks past that we bumped our budget from like $130 to $150.
Mommy's gonna finish her video.
You want me to walk you?
Yes.
Okay. All right. Started putting Daisy down for a nap, and which she's fine with, but she, like anytime that he's putting her down, whether it's for bed, like at night, or for a nap, she wants me to hold her hand and walk her into her bedroom. And then I just say, okay, good night. Anyways, like I said, I spent $155. We have, in the last like month or so, upped our budget from $130 to $150. So $155 definitely for me is like, cool, because I already feel like $150 is a lot for the week. But I don't feel like I was excessive. I feel like I got what I needed. Like I said, bought an extra bottle of wine, bought the seasonal stuff. So that kind of kicked it up. I mean, all that stuff together is like 23, 24 bucks. So it makes sense, I guess, but it stung. It stung a little bit. I knew it was gonna be more though. Like pushing my cart up, I was like, in the amount of groceries I had in there, I'm like, I know this is gonna go over what I want it to be. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed today's haul. If you did, give it a thumbs up. Make sure you're subscribed and hit that notification bell, because guys, I have been on my upload game for a week, which, hey, I understand it's only a week, but for me, that's a big deal. I posted 3 times last week. I'm posting 3 times this week. It's getting serious, you guys. I have a notebook where I have like what videos I'm doing and if they're filmed yet and if they've been uploaded. Like I'm on top of it. So I'm really excited. I'm really having fun, and I'm just, if you haven't watched my channel update video, go and check that out. I'll link it below. But I'm ready for this new chapter that is a new leaf being overturned in my YouTube journey. That was very dramatic, but I'm just pumped. I'm pumped and I'm excited. So definitely swing back on by if you like my content, and make sure that you hit that bell so that you're made aware every time I post. And I will see you guys in my next video. Bye, friends.